Hey there, pipers. Still drinking, and it's VR time again. I come to you today with another contest entry for Mr. Daniel Shore. He had hit his 100 sub milestone, which is awesome. You know, welcome. And I know you've been here for a while, but I never really had a chance to formally say what's up. I know he loves to comment and watch everybody's videos, which is super cool. So I kind of wanted to make a video because he had an awesome 100 sub contest idea where he needed help with, you know, some pipe smoking help. So I had actually made a couple of videos. I tried to do it a few times and none of them came out how I wanted to. So this time I kind of want to, you know, I can kind of kill two birds with one stone, where I can have a VR with a, you know, sub contest and also help a fellow pipe smoker out with he wanted to see how we load and light and pack and everything like that. So because I'm into Virginias, Daniel, what I like to do is find a pipe with a pretty small bowl. I love flakes also. So honestly, my flake pipe has a tiny chamber, which I find smokes it the best. But for just Virginias, I look for something with maybe a little bit of a tapered bowl, a shallow bowl, nothing too huge. I do also smoke my Virginias in my Eric Gainey pipe here, which is kind of deep, but I would pack it really lightly if I go to enjoy Virginias in that. But in my other pipes, you know, if you get for flakes or Virginias, you want something not too big and bulky, because to me Virginias just taste terrible if you have it in a huge bowl. You know, let's say if you have a 320 or something that just has a massive bowl in it, if you get too much in there, it just tastes horrible to me. So let's go on with the packing and lighting and everything. So let's see here. Now for this video here, you know, I showed you the pipe and the shallow bowl, and what I'm gonna smoke is Dorchester. Now Dorchester isn't a flake. It's a nice ribbon cut, and the way I like to pack, because it's a shallow bowl, you really don't have to do, in my eyes, the 3-pack method. I usually just loosely grab a pinch, kind of gravity fill as I spill it everywhere. Gravity fill and lightly get her in there. You want it a little spongy as you go to pack it in, you know. And I guess you could kind of do the 2-pack method since it's such a shallow bowl. Pack it in there real lightly. You want it to kind of spring back as you push in. And then for the very top, you know, you grab a little bit less and stick it on the top there. It's kind of sticking out, so I know I got a little bit too much, so I'll pull a little out. Try to get it still a little too much. You want it just a little below the bowl so you're not getting all that char and crap on the top. But when you push it in, you want it to kind of spring back. If you stuff it in there and it doesn't spring at all, it's a little too tight. And of course you can also do the draw test. Make sure you still got a nice clear draw. And you can see it's got a lid, it's a little bit below the lip. Packed in there. Now for the charring and all of that. Now I do enjoy a charring light and then a second light, but if the charring light does the job, then you're all good. I like So usually I do a charring light, check the top, see if I got the whole kind of top area a bit charred and crusted, and as you can see, the smoke isn't as thick as I would like, so I know while tamping I had extinguished some of the embers, so we shall go with the second light also. Just to be sure we got everything nice and lit. Now me, I'm a kind of a light but constant puffer. You know, some guys, they really draw it out, but I just constantly, you know, sip on it. As the smoke is coming out my mouth, bring it up the nose a little bit, enjoy the flavor in the mouth as well as the aroma up the nose. Every once in a while, I send it down, you know, I exhale through the nose, blow it out that way to get that kind of a flavor also, because that does change it a little bit depending on the complexity of the tobacco. It actually opens up another world of flavor when you kind of blow it out the nose every once in a while. But that's pretty much it for those types of tobaccos. That's how I would do it. Now when it comes to flakes, before I always thought it was personal preference, where you would just rub it out or fold and stuff depending on what you felt like. But after gaining a little bit of experience, you'll find, or I found, that flakes that have had some time to mature get this nice plumage on it. Case in point, my latakia flake here. You can see all that white plumage on there, and you want to get that in your pipe when you go to smoke it. If you rub it out in your hands, it'll end up all on your hands and not in your pipe. So usually what I do, especially if I see that I have that nice plumage on there, I will fold and stuff, trying not to bother the tobacco as much as humanly possible. Fold, stuff, get it in there, and then proceed to light and smoke without rubbing it out, just to get all them yummy sugar crystals into my bowl and not on my hands. Now another tip that I wanted to share was Englishes, or I think it would work with like a bulk and special latakia blends, if you will. Another bit of a tip that was shared with me, I'd like to share with you guys, was if you go to smoke a latakia blend, they smoke fantastic in a meerschaum. It's like, once you smoke it in a mirror, it's like any other pipe you smoke it in, or not any other pipe, but usually when I smoke my Englishes, there's a bit of a fog in the taste. You know, you taste it and the flavors are there, but it's kind of muddled and mixed. But when I smoke it in a meerschaum, it just defines the flavor more, I found. Latakia blends that I just liked in regular pipes, I absolutely loved in my meerschaum. So I try to, whenever I'm feeling like an English blend or a latakia blend, load it in my meerschaum and smoke it, and it's just like that fog has been lifted. You know, the flavor fog. It's just, everything is just so much clearer and so much tastier. So I hope this helps. I hope you get a little information that'll benefit you. Congratulations again on the subs. And stay smoking, my friends.